Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayle Santella, and for today's video we are going to be doing a May plan with me video. Now I haven't really sat down and done a plan with me video in a while, but I thought, hey, I really want to go ahead and focus on my monthly habits for the month of May, so I wanted to sit down and film a video for you guys. The very first thing that I'm doing is I'm hunting down a banner sticker to cover up the little birthday section on the dashboard page, just because I usually don't put my birthdays in this area. Typically I put my important dates or important events there. So I was just finding a little bit of a banner to cover that up, and I went ahead with the orange one just because May has a bit of an orangey peachy theme to it. And then I went ahead and grabbed my sticker books. I've got a huge stack of them, and what I was looking for is a colorful washi strip to go ahead and cover up that green color there in one of the other boxes on the dashboard. I kind of wanted everything to look a little bit more cohesive with the peachy orangey colors, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed that. The gold foiling on it as well is really pretty, so it adds a nice touch to the page. Now that I have all of the base stickers down on my page, I'm going to go ahead and grab my pen and start writing in the different sections. I mentioned here at the top I usually put important dates or important events, but because everything in May is canceled, I probably won't be having any of those. Our honeymoon actually was canceled. Our honeymoon was supposed to be at the end of May, but instead I decided to write memories there just because I'm sure there'll be a few things that come up during the month of May that I would love to remember, so I thought that would be a good space to put those. Now I'm going to be going in and forming my habit tracker. So there's this dot grid section at the very bottom of the dashboard, and I like to use that as a space to create a habit tracker. And what I do is I use every 2 rows for one habit. So I'll do 15 or 16 boxes or 15 or 16 columns as the first half of the month, and then on the second row it'll do the second half of the month. So here I'm just going through and gridding up my habit tracker. I have about 5 or 6 boxes on the left-hand side of the grid. That's just one big open box, and that is where I'll write the habit that I'm tracking. And then as you can see, I have all the tiny boxes, and there's 2 rows again for each month that total up for May 31. So that is my little habit tracker grid that I love to use. It allows me to track my top 4 habits that I want to keep track of for the month. And then right now I'm just going through and trying to think of what I want to be focusing on for the month. So the very first thing I have is just daily exercise. I feel like that's very important. And then in the last couple of days of April, I've really been trying to focus on my water intake. So I've been trying to drink 3 liters of water every day. And then another thing that I always like to keep track of is my reading habit. I have a goal to read just a little bit every single day, just 10 minutes at the minimum. That way I can continue to work through my books that I would like to read. I kind of struggled here with the last one. I was not sure what to put as my last habit. So if you guys have any ideas of any habits that you are keeping track of that you think that would be helpful for me, let me know down in the comments so that I can go ahead and add that into my habit tracker. Here I'm coloring in the very last box of each month, just so that it totals up to 31 days instead of 32. Now I'm going ahead and picking out my different Papermate Flare pens. I usually go for 4 different colors that go ahead and coordinate with the month, and these were the colors that I picked for May. Because I filmed this on May 2nd, I already had completed one of my habits on May 1st, so I was able to color that in. Now I'm trying to figure out what to put in that middle box there, the one that's lined, and I ended up deciding to go with a quote from a book that I've been reading the last month. It is Everyday Millionaires by Chris Hogan, and it actually is a verse from the Bible, and I feel like it is a really good verse or quote, and it just says, "All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty." So that's kind of a quote that represents that hard work will get you towards your goals, it'll get you towards something, but if you're just talking about it and you're not really doing anything about it, you aren't going to get anything. So I thought that was a really good motivating quote or verse for the month, so I decided to keep that on my dashboard so that I can see it frequently throughout the month. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying my one little pinky finger that still has nail polish on it, since before St. Patty's Day, guys. That is my one little nail polish that I have left. I had gotten my nails done before St. Patty's Day, and obviously since everything's closed, I haven't been able to go back since. So that's my one little nail that I have left. Right now I'm just going ahead and putting in a little decorative sticker. I felt like it fit the space really well, and it adds a little bit more flair to the page, which I really liked. Now I'm going to go in and try to figure out what my monthly goals are. I had a few fitness goals written down, but those will be going in the next page. So I was trying to think of what else I could write down on this page that I hadn't thought of already. And my very first one that I wrote down was just 4 workouts per week. Right now I've steadily been doing 3 workouts, and I used to do 4, so I'm like, what the heck, why am I not doing 4 anymore? So I wanted to make that a goal of mine. And then the next goal that I had was to declutter my closet. This is something that really needs to happen, and I plan on actually doing it today. I'm going to do it Marie Kondo style. I'm going to take everything out and pile it up in my living room, and it's going to be a mess, and it's going to be terrifying, and I'm very nervous about it. But guys, it needs to happen. And then my next goal is a no spend month. This one is also going to be really challenging for me. I've been doing a ton of online shopping with us being at home, so I really want to nip that in the bud and say no to online shopping this month. And so essentially the only things that I should be buying this month are groceries, gas if we actually need gas if we go anywhere, and then just our bills. So that should be the only thing that I'm buying this month. I don't need anything else. And then the last goal that I wrote in there was just to run 3 times a week. Again, I just need to get my butt moving and get outside, so I just have a goal of 3 times a week. Now we are moving on to the monthly spread. So what I've been doing the last couple of months is recording all of my daily workouts. So I have them categorized by color, so each little tab is a different type of workout, and I've just been doing this since January, and I absolutely love it. I go ahead and cover in the days that are not part of the month with stickers, and I felt that this sticker kit matched the month of May perfectly, so I was like, yes, this is the one we're using. So now I'm just going ahead and covering up those last days of April before we start May. And then there was one more day, so Thursday was the last day of April, so I'm trying to make sure that I cut the sticker appropriately. My dang head is in the way, guys. So I just made a little mark there, and then I'm cutting through the entire page to make this sticker the exact size for that 1 month. Guys, my head, what am I doing? I'm in the way. Alright, so I was able to cover up those days in April, and then there weren't any extra days of the month of May that previewed June, so I was good there. Now I'm just kind of going through thinking, are there any other stickers I could put on this page? And I really couldn't think of anything to start with, so I went ahead and just jumped in. Each month I pick out a paper clip to go ahead and mark the month. Recently I really have not been using my LifePlanner for my daily and weekly schedules, so I've just been keeping a paper clip at the top of my planner just to flip between each of the months, just so I can flip back and forth and preview them or review them. And then I went ahead and added the workout that I did yesterday, just because I am filming this on the 2nd. Like I said, I had already done my workout for yesterday. And then now I'm looking for the little droplet stickers there to put in the notes column, and this is where I will be writing down my fitness goals. And now we are going to go on the hunt for where I wrote down my fitness goals, because I could not find them for the life of me. I looked all over my apartment and I have no idea where they went. Thankfully, I just had 2 and I remembered both of them, so eventually I settled down and ended up starting to write those in my planner. My first fitness goal for the month of May is just to make sure to complete Sunday evening workouts. That was what was enabling me to do those 4 workouts a week when I was doing them previously. So this kind of ties into me achieving my goal of doing 4 workouts a week. For some reason, when I work out on Sunday evening, it really just sets my mood and my routine for the week as far as working out. I like to work out Sunday evenings for some reason. And then my second goal is to restart the Couch to 5K program. Sean and I had started it back in February, and we really liked it. We were doing it for about 2 weeks, and for some reason we just stopped. I don't know if it was the weather or what, but we just weren't doing it. So I really want to restart it for the month of May. It'll give us something to do, and it'll also get us outside. So I'm just adding a little decorative sticker down at the bottom of the note section. I felt like there was something missing at the bottom of the page, so I went ahead and added that there. And that's going to be everything for the month of May. I've completed my dashboard, and I've gone ahead and also completed the calendar view as well. I was just pointing out there that that was when our honeymoon was supposed to be at the end of May. It's so sad. Thankfully, we will be able to reschedule it for another time, but I was really looking forward to it. And then here we have the different labels that I've been using to designate the different workouts that I've been doing. I added a couple of extra new ones here, so I have a larger variety to choose from, but I just wanted to show you guys that those are the labels I've been using. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to comment and give it a big thumbs up and share it if you would like. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to see more planner videos. Bye!